The business community comes together to help the country prepare for future disasters. Jackie Pascual tells us about a new facility that will soon rise in Clark, Pampanga.
November 2013, Typhoon Yolanda killed thousands of people and caused damage worth nearly 90 billion pesos. December 2012, Typhoon Pablo left over 1,000 people dead and ruined 37 billion pesos worth of properties. September and October 2009, Cyclones Pepeng and Ondoy hit Luzon and left a trail of damage worth over 38 billion pesos. Huge fatalities and a bruised economy. They say the aftermath of a storm is costly but manageable if people are prepared for it better. And if government cannot do it alone, the business community is now stepping up to help disaster preparedness and response efforts. The Philippine Disaster Recovery Foundation and various business groups have come together to create the Disaster Operations Center, which will soon be built in Clark, Pampanga. No less than industry leaders Jaime Augusto Isabel de Ayala and Manny Pangilinan are leading the effort. The 24/7 privately funded center will have the technology and staff to assist before and after calamity. Mr. Zobel and Pangilinan say companies have assets and a lot of resources that may be tapped in times of disasters. And since most basic utilities such as power, water, telecommunication, food and banking are run by private companies, it will be easier to implement a recovery plan.
Disasters are not going to slow down. It's going to continue. It's important that we all be able to act in unison. It's tough enough for the government to be able to handle all these problems on its own. It's a duty on our part to help, no? I don't think it's optional, frankly.
The government welcomes the private sector's help. National Risk Reduction and Management Council Executive Director Alexander Pama, however, points out coordination details should be further ironed out.
An important sector of society, which is the private sector in business, is moving, not only as they would say in business, putting the money where their mouths are, and it's a welcome development. One thing that we don't want to happen is when time comes, the people would be confused as to what forecast is being talked about here, or what actions are being going to be done, either both in government and in the private sector.
Both Isabel de Ayala and Pangilinan recognize this challenge.
Admiral Pama pointed out we will need to follow their leadership in terms of where they believe the priorities are and their protocols are. All we're doing is creating a coordinated body on the private sector side, but the government will have to provide leadership on how to respond to crisis.
The center will soon become operational and more companies are urged to fund the center to create a bigger and more lasting impact on disaster preparedness and response in the country.
The business sector is taking corporate social responsibility to a higher level with the soon-to-open Disaster Operations Center. Companies say by helping Filipinos in times of calamities, they too are helping uplift the overall Philippine economy. Jackie Pascual, ABS-CBN News.